My ding-a-ling.
My ding-a-ling. Want you to play with my ding-a-ling. We love you, Dingle.
Everyone's wrong, and this is why.
Hello and welcome to Whiskey and No Chill, where people who know nothing about anything have very strong opinions about everything. My name is Brad, and with me, as always, is my co-host Cathy. Now, I'm not saying Cathy's opinionated, but if expressing your opinions very loudly was an Olympic sport, Cathy would win. And then argue with the judges extensively about why they were wrong in awarding her the gold medal.
And would also argue that all of the Olympics should be put in the bin as well.
Actually, it's on the list, isn't it? I'd forgotten that. I think sports in general.
Sport in general is on the list,
I love me some sports. I'm just like, I'll just go watch generic sports. What are we doing today, Cathy?
We are drinking my dingle.
We've been waiting to make that joke all day.
I've been waiting so long to get my dingle out.
Settle in, this is going to be 45 minutes of dingle jokes.
You see, everyone, dingle is also.
Let me explain the joke to make sure you all get it.
Yeah.
As your general reminder, this is not a whiskey podcast. This is a podcast with a bunch of idiots drinking whiskey and making fools of themselves. And every week we drink 2 whiskeys and see if Cathy can tell them apart.
Mm-hmm.
This week we have on our Scottish representation, Deanston 12. Lovely drop. On our regular rotation, something we've both had quite a bit of, I think.
What? Deanston?
Really?
Have I ever had it?
Oh, maybe not. I've had a lot of it in my time.
Oh, wow. I've never had it before.
Oh, maybe.
Nope.
Okay, cool. On my regular rotation, Deanston 12. Lovely
Okay.
drop. And up against it is the whiskey which is, if not number 1, top 3 funniest names on all of whiskey. We have the Irish representation is Dingle, the single malts.
And I've always got my dingle out. So it's very much my regular rotation. I regularly rotate my dingle.
This is not going to go well.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Where does it come from? Do you need a minute?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I was going to ask a question along the lines of where does dingle come from? And then I was like, well, you see, when a mother and a father loves each other very much.
Yeah, it's how you tell it's a boy, Brad.
I'm trying some dingle. I'm trying some of your dingle. I'm sorry, I'm in. Too slow. Now, interestingly enough, actually, we have had some dingle before. I noted the bottle was half empty when we opened it for today's recording.
Yes, it evaporated.
Must do that.
Yeah.
The Angel's share was quite generous considering it's in the bottle already.
The angels have been after my dingle.
Now,
Where does it come from?
Yes.
Sorry.
So why did your people just be like, you know, it'd be funny. Let's call it dingle.
It's a town, first of all.
Okay, didn't know that.
Yeah, it's the west coast of Ireland, which is, frankly, the most wonderful place on earth. Kerry's a fantastic place. County Clare, I think, is on the west coast too. It's the most beautiful Irish accent you'll ever hear, unlike mine, which sounds like a stegosaurus with its arse on fire. But
Top 10 sexiest accents in the world. In the world.
Yeah, and ours is top 3 sexiest accents in the world, officially.
We are 2 of the top 3.
2 of the top 3
What's wrong with you
sexiest
people?
accents in the world. What?
What's wrong with you people?
Clearly, they just finally surveyed people with good taste.
Uh-huh. So besides drinking whiskey, laughing at dingle,
Yes.
it's a good name.
I mean, it's not the silliest Irish name. There are other silly Irish names.
Oh, pray tell.
Well, Sneem.
Sneem.
Sneem. Yeah.
Yep.
And the infamous Muff.
Oh, we have made fun of Muff on this podcast
It'd be
before.
great if Muff and Dingle were near each other.
Oh! If the river Dingle ran into Muff. There must be a Muff distillery. Can we get a bottle of Muff?
It's not a distillery, but they do have their own liquor.
I was going to say, is it some guy with a bottle of moonshine at the back and a stump?
No, they named it.
No.
They named their brand of liquor
No.
Muff Liquor,
No.
which is just a work of art. But I think everyone's favourite thing about Muff is that it has a diving school.
I mean, I'm trying to
on the
work a
North
bit.
Coast.
There must be some shop in Dingle that's just embarrassingly badly named. Raincoats, Dingle covers, Dingle.
Oh, what if they sold
Dingle
like
rods and
snow
poles.
blowers? Rods. So it'd be like dingle blowers.
Yeah, Dingle blowers.
There's something in there somewhere. What do you do to dingles?
I can't stop making that. My mummy told me that would make me go blind joke. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah. They could have an eraser shop.
Be muff rubbers. No, wait, dingle rubbers.
Either works. Yeah. Dingle rubbers.
Oh, that's a good one. So, besides drinking whiskey and making fun of dingle, which is probably going to be the theme of the night, we're really sorry. We do love you.
Yeah.
You're a lovely people. Lovely town, I hear.
I feel like we have earned the right to giggle at the name purely because the whiskey was so good. Holy cow, that whiskey was lovely.
Yeah, how did we come across dingle?
We went to the whiskey tasting at
Milroy's.
Milroy's.
The nice people at Milroy's. We went to their whiskey tasting and they gave us lots of dingle.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. And we sat and we have interacted with a lot of sales reps, a lot of brand ambassadors, a lot of whiskey people in our life. And he was
my favourite.
The best by far. Dingle, if you're listening, I wish I could remember his name.
Oh, yeah.
He was a literal star.
He was huge.
He was a
covered
giant
in tweed.
Yep. Irish as all possible.
Hair. Yes.
And just did what was needed to be done, which was make everyone have a good time and sold us a bottle of dingle.
Yep.
No, they didn't.
They couldn't sell us dingle.
That's right, it got stuck in customs house.
Yes.
So we went and bought our own. But we did buy some dingle. We love you, dingle.
Yes. Dingle.
Besides making fun of your dingle.
Yes.
We do have a theme for the night because we do have to argue about something. We don't have to. I want to.
Because you're enraged.
This is not going to endear me to our audience. And I know I say that a lot. I'm going to come across like a massive douchebag.
Oh, cool. It's that podcast with those two people I hate.
Yes, exactly. But I love the idea of people rage listening to this podcast.
Oh, yeah. People do that.
Do they?
People rage listen to podcasts because they're like, oh, these guys suck.
Listen. Yep. No, my topic, I threw this one in the mix. I am done with cash. I am over it. Physical money can fuck off. It can get in the bin. I'm out.
Who has cash?
Well, this is one of those London comments that is going to not endear us to our audience because we are, you and I, Londoners.
Oh, no. No.
Yes.
I was in Belfast.
Yep.
And did not need cash.
Well, that's good.
Ever.
Because Scottish and Irish money is on my list of things to make fun of today.
Well, now I will be on the other side of that, and this is like quite a nationalist rant of mine. So that's going to be fun.
You know, it's not at all controversial. Irish politics and religion.
Yeah, it's never come up though, so we're fine.
Where was I going with that? Yes. Cash. Every time I go other places, I am a Londoner. I make fun of you because I am a central Londoner. I am a zone oneer. I have very rarely. I can go weeks sometimes without leaving a region that I can walk to in zone 1 of London. That's how, like, I had someone once tell me that they were not a New Yorker, they were a Manhattaner. They hadn't left the island in 6 years because they were that New York.
You wouldn't want anyone thinking you were from Staten Island or Hoboken, would you?
Brooklyn, Jesus. Well, like, I have lived a substantial portion of my life in zone 1 of London, and I am London. And one of the things about London that's very important in the world is London doesn't take cash.
No.
London is a card place. You can't use money in a lot of the places where we shop, where we work, where the coffee shops we go to, the street food vendors. Don't give me cash. That was stupid. What is wrong with you? And every now and then I'm somewhere where they're like, I'm not cash only. I'm like, fuck off. I'm out. I'll go somewhere else.
I'm going home,
I'm out. I'm done.
But no, because I left London once. I forayed out of London and went to Oxford, and I jumped into a taxi.
Much
like I do in Belfast. I jumped into a taxi and I said, "You boy, take me to this place."
You there?
Wherever it was.
Hello, good sir.
He parked up outside the hotel, and he was like, "That's a tenner or whatever." I was like, "Well, here is my card as per the current state of play." He was, "Oh, have you not got any cash?" No.
Yeah.
Because no one does. I'm sorry. Did I travel to the past?
Yeah.
Why do you want cash? Why are you surprised? In fact, you just picked me up from the train station. Where do you think it came from?
I remember
the past.
When black cabs started taking cards, it was magic. Because they had to, because Uber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're like, all right, fine, we'll get the times.
Yeah.
And there's only 1 or 2 places in London that take cash as far as in my day-to-day life. But because of that, I have to have a little bit of cash with me, and that's difficult and annoying.
Because I'm not spending it in Belfast either.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's card. And not even Belfast. You go out into the boondocks of Northern Ireland. Like, even the chippy that I go to when I'm at my mum's house. Bip.
No way. That's fantastic. We live in the future.
Yeah.
I was spring cleaning my house the other day.
Mm-hmm.
This story is the reason I put cash on the list.
Oh.
I was spring cleaning my house the other day, and my lovely wife and I were tidying, and in the back of a cupboard, I found, do you remember, what were they called? When you used to travel in old days, and you had that little thing you wore around your waist that you hid your stuff in?
Oh, like the thing that went right against your skin under your shirt, and you hid your passport and your traveller's checks.
Yes, exactly. That thing. The traveller's belt or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I found one of those in the back of a cupboard.
And they were weirdly like not quite Caucasian skin colour as well.
Yes, that one. I found it in the back of a cupboard, and it was a bit heavy, and I picked it up, and it was filled with coins. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Pulled it out, put it on the bed. There was quite a lot of silver in there. And I went, that's brilliant. What am I going to do with this now? That's annoying. And we continued to clean, and I found 3 or 4 more repositories, rich seams of coinage, if you will, and the clutter in our life. And I poured it into this massive pile and ended up with quite a large pile of the King's sterling. Quite a lot of money I keep finding. And I sat down, and for a half an hour I counted. And I made a spreadsheet, and I had notes, and I had to do it 2 or 3 times, and then I would be counting, and my lovely wife would be like, oh, look, I found some more, and put some more money on the table. And this happened all day. Because my wife is literally a squirrel.
Were you sitting with like a green visor and one of those calculators with the crank?
Yes, the obvious ka-ting.
Crank. Yeah.
And piled
reams of paper falling in the back of it.
Oh, so she just squirreled away money over the years. And we had like a jar for the East Street markets, and we had some money here and there, and then you find somewhere else, and then like, well, I can't spend this, so I put it in the bedside table, and we cleaned and we found, and we cleaned and we found. And I found 46 pounds of British sterling entirely in silver coins in my house, just by cleaning. Under the couch, in the back cupboards, it was ridiculous.
Wow.
And that's brilliant. That's almost 50 quid of money I didn't have yesterday.
Yeah, well, you did. You just didn't know.
One would think that'd be good news.
One would, yeah.
If one lived in central London and could not spend cash, I don't have money. I have a pile of archaic metal coins that's like a kilogram of mass.
Can't you take that to the bank, though?
You would think, wouldn't you, that you could take it to a bank.
Didn't you used to get the wee bags that you put the what happened there?
I'm not going to edit that out. I'm leaving that in because that's funnier.
My face broke. Anyway, you put the pounds in the bag, and then you flipped it over, and then you folded it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you mean.
And then you wrote on it £10, and then you gave it into the bank.
One of my first ever jobs was at Burger King, and I used to have to take the silver coins in New Zealand currency to the bank, and we used to do that. We used to bag them up in the bags and have thousands and thousands of New Zealand dollars. So yes, you could, you're correct. And I looked it up on the internet because I was like, can you take coins to the bank? I didn't know, and I assumed you could. So I looked it up, and the bank was like, yes, of course you can, my lovely bank.
Yes.
And it says, yes, what you can do is you can pop into any branch and pick up some of those little plastic bags, and then we will take those coins from you in exactly the following denominations.
Oh.
Like you say, we'll take, let's say, 20 pounds of ones, but not 21 and not 19.
Oh, shit.
We'll take 5 pounds of 50p coins, but not £5.50, not £4.50. You know what I mean? Like they would only take the precise amount bagged. You couldn't have half bags or whatever. You had to exactly make them round numbers that matched their requirements.
To quote Terry from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, why?
Exactly. It's all money. But it's not money because it's not more convenient. It's less convenient now. We've moved to this magical digital era, and this archaic system doesn't work.
No.
And so I would have lost about half of doing that. And then I've got half of my silver coins going, well, now what the fuck are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
So I'm like, now what?
All I can hear in my head is George from Seinfeld screaming, you want me to roll up all these pennies? What, should I quit my job?
Yes, that was where I was at. So like I've got this kilogram mass of metal that is no longer valuable to me. And then I was like, what do I do? And I was remembering when I lived in Canada, which is a cash society, because that's on my list coming up on this rant.
Or people who still demand that you use cash, like
Canadians, yes, exactly. Or in this case, Canadians, but also the Americans.
It's so weird the amount of cash I just had to carry around with me. And of the two of us, I was the only one with an inside zippy pocket on my coat. So I became the cash mule,
God.
which is wildly dangerous because if I was the one that got abducted, because of the two of us, obviously I'm more desirable, then they'd have a lot of cash as well. It's just crazy.
My father, who is we joke about traveling a lot. My father, who is literally a professional traveler, that's what he does. He's an airline pilot. Mm-hmm. He has like a wallet that's thick like a Bible with all these foreign currencies. He just travels around with it. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
What
country am I in?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, where am I?
Which of these monies would you like from me?
Yes. I have many monies. Which would you like?
So I've got this massive bag of money that I can't use. And I remember back to my time in Canada, they used to have these machines that you poured coins into.
Yes.
And they'd count them up for you and give you cash back or a voucher back or something.
Yes.
And I was like, Google. They must exist somewhere.
Yes.
And the big supermarkets have them. Uh-huh. And I was like, oh, hey, so I found a big supermarket, Morrison's, thank you very much. Ooh. Went for a big adventure, walked all the way to the Morrison's, found the machine that I remembered from my youth.
Yes.
Poured the coins into it.
Yes.
And then things started to go wrong.
Right.
Social anxiety kicks in from here on out in this story.
Oh, no.
For one, I think the machine's designed to count, I don't know, a few pounds worth of coins.
Yeah.
Not more money than has been seen in central London in the last 5 years in physical format. And so I stood next to this machine for 10 or 15 minutes while it just rattled away.
Going, oh my God, what is this?
It shook, bells rung, it made noises. There was so much money in the little hopper feed thing that I got stuck. And I had to like poke it with a finger and I thought I was going to lose a limb for a while, then shake it, then pick it up and put it back and then shuffle it around to do the job's machine, which was sorting it. And then it got all the way through and then it miscounted by a bit. Really? I lost about 10 pounds, but it came out with 36 pounds. I'm like, you know what? That's close enough. I'm calling that even. And I think it might have been actually, to be fair, that said it would take 11%. And that sounds about right.
Oh, it takes 11%?
Yeah. So it doesn't do it for freebies. It's not funsies. But it spits out this receipt.
Bullshit.
Well, yeah, but what am I going to do?
Well, I've got, see, you might have noticed that I looked insanely happy a minute ago. Emphasis on the insane, and it's because I've come up with the perfect solution. But you keep going.
And now I'm terrified.
What you can do about this?
So, and then all the money goes in, and it ticks away for a while, and makes noises for a while longer, and I'm standing there awkwardly, and people are staring at me.
I'm stealing your money.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
Yeah.
Spits out a receipt with a QR code on it, and that's a Morrison's voucher.
Yes, it's very much like in. So Germany does this, for example. It's the only place I've done it is Germany, where you keep your Coke bottle.
Yes,
your blah, blah, blah,
we had those in Canada when I grew up as well. Exactly.
Yeah, it makes so much sense. And I wondered why so many people just left their bottles and cans and things on top of the bin. And it's because basically this is an income for people who are experiencing homelessness.
When I was, so where I lived in Canada did that as well. And the bars and clubs in town used to do like charity drives. And so they'd donate the week's worth of bottles to a sports team or whatever. You'd make a fortune.
Yeah.
25p a bottle or something like that.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
So I stood next to the machine, socially awkward for a while. I made lots of noises and the entire world looked at me.
The entire world. Oh, did they take a break from watching me wander naked around my house to come and watch you? Right, yeah. Those people again.
Those people. It spits out the receipt and I'm like, oh, cool, I've got a receipt for 35 pounds.
Woo.
And I thought I'd buy some nice things.
Yeah.
With it, because it's just bonus money at this point.
In Morrison's.
Yeah, well. So I bought a couple of things I wouldn't normally buy. It was quite nice.
Okay.
Some esoteric purchases.
Sure. Jelly deals. Never had them.
Did you know? Do you know that jelly deals thing?
That you considered buying jelly deals?
So I was at Morrison's and they had Bradley's jellied eels.
That's what it was. It was Bradley's.
And I was looking at it for so long going, oh,
they're mine.
I have to buy it now, but I couldn't bring myself to do it because jellied eels sound awful.
Yes.
So instead, I bought a duck. I bought.
I bought a duck.
Look, I'm not blowing air up a duck.
I'm not blowing air up it though. A pre-air blown up duck.
I bought a duck. I bought
a duck.
got to the front. They're like, "Is that yours, sir?" Quack. I bought a couple of other odd things.
Sure.
And I got to the front and I went to the self-checkout because I don't want to talk to a person.
No, none of us do.
Because social awkwardness.
Yes.
And then I scanned the items.
Yes. And
then the self-checkout thing said, did you have a voucher? And I said, I do, good sir.
I do.
Thank you so much. Boop. Merp. Don't recognize voucher. Oh no. Boop. Merp. Do not recognize voucher. Oh, I seem to be stuck in a loop here.
Yes.
Does not work. Okay. Clearly says Morrison's voucher valid on it. I put up my little hand,
Yeah.
like I want to go to the bathroom and I'm 7 again. And bless her, it's not her fault. But a minimum wage employee of Morrison wanders over and says, can I help you? And I said, yes, I've got this voucher. I don't recognize that voucher. Yes, I got it from... Okay, I went to the machine over there and I put all my coins into it and I stood next to it for 15 minutes, socially awkward, and I gave them this voucher and then I bought some things and I came over here and I want to use it. She goes, okay, we can't use it here. And I go, oh.
What do you mean you can't use it here?
Yes,
in
but
Morrison's?
It's a Morrison's voucher. She's like, yeah, but you can't use it here. You need to go over to the that special service desk with the cigarettes hidden behind it.
What?
Not a checkout till, but the special one on the way out of the store.
I'm not paying for a dock at the cigarette counter.
Yes. And I was like, okay, cool, but I've got like a bunch of groceries that are really awkward. They can't scan them there, right? So what do? Do I go over there? And you go, yeah, go over there and they'll help you. Do I take my groceries? Oh, you can if you want.
Yes.
Which I'm pretty sure is code for, I don't want to deal with this.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
But that's fine. I've been in that position too.
Yeah.
And so I wander over and join the queue of the people buying their cigarettes at 9:30 on the wrong end of Walworth Road on a Saturday morning.
Oh.
And finally get to the front and I have to say to this nice young lady, I'm trying to use this voucher and I'm trying to buy my food. And the nice lady sent me over here and she said, you can fix this for me. And she goes, oh yeah, grand. No problem, sir. And I went, brilliant.
Marvellous.
Because I assume she's just going to fix it and maybe she's going to exchange my receipt for a Morrison's receipt or something. Like maybe it's not quite right and she's going to give me the proper receipt in exchange for this.
But why doesn't that come out of the machine?
Well, yeah, I wondered that. But the machine was like a third-party one. It wasn't a Morrison's machine. It was a machine in a Morrison's shop.
The receipt that you got said Morrison's on it.
Yes, it said good for Morrison's money, Morrison's voucher.
Yeah.
So I thought it would work.
Crazy.
But now I just thought, well, maybe she's going to fix it. And so she...
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
Exactly. My usual response to problems is let a professional deal with this.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And
absolutely.
she's the professional in the situation. So
Yeah,
she takes my voucher,
that.
she bloops it with her little reader, she turns around, she turns back with £35 in cash, £36 in cash.
What?
And I went full Irish Cathy. What?
What?
You don't understand what's going on here.
Do you know how I got the voucher? With cash!
This is
How does this help me?
This is going around in circles. I don't understand. I was like, no. And I had to explain the entire story to her in the most socially awkward manner possible. Just like,
Did you call your lovely wife a squirrel while you were doing? You see, madam, my wife is a squirrel.
We've been cleaning my house for 2 days.
Yes.
And my squirrel of a wife, who is lovely, hides money.
Squirrels are lovely. Hides money in little piles that she completely forgets about and maybe finds 10% of.
And so I had to be like, can you
please?
instead let me have that food at that till? And she goes, oh, I can actually, because I'm a manager and I have these magical manager abilities.
Yes.
But I can't leave because otherwise the people trying to get their nicotine fix will burn down the shop.
Yes.
So I need to stay here and help them. But what you can do is go back to the till with your groceries on it.
Holding up,
yes.
With your fucking duck and your jelly deals.
This is how it's not looking good for me, right? Like I'm pretty sure there was a bottle of champagne in the order as well. This is how bad this looks.
Meanwhile, all these twitchy smokers are like, you absolute prick.
Yep. So she says to me, well, you go back to the nice lady who helped you.
Yes.
And waves and goes, he will help you, waves.
Yes.
And you need to tell her to do the following things. Yes. You need to push the settings button, then back, then menu, then advanced, then up, down, left, right. Like full Konami code.
The Konami code.
Yes. Whilst holding one hand above your head.
Sure.
And reciting, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Hold a chicken in the air, stick a Dutcher up your nose.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
And then it'll say print receipt, and it'll print out a receipt. And that receipt will be your order, and it'll have a barcode on it.
Right.
Then come back to me with the barcode, which I will scan, and that will ring up your order on my till, and then you can pay me with your plastic of choice.
You can leave with your duck and jelly deals, my good man.
And I went, brilliant. That makes perfect sense.
No, you didn't say brilliant. You said, what the fuck is this, an escape room?
I went full English and I went, thank you so much. That's very helpful. This is not another half-hour delay in my life. So I went back to my till, which still has my duck and other esoteric items balanced on top of it, holding up all of South London.
Yeah.
And
the amount of people who... Do you know what will have happened there as well, which makes you the biggest arsehole in the world is someone, because everyone else in that queue's been going full English as well. And there's a person standing at the queue waiting to go. And the person behind them hates them.
Yes.
Because they're going, there's a fucking empty till over there. Because they can't see your duck and jelly deals, can they? They just see an empty till. And then eventually they'll have been like, do you know there's an empty till over there?
Yeah.
It's not an empty till. Actually, there's a big pile of weird esoteric food like champagne and a duck. Actually.
And who's buying champagne and a duck?
And a pump to blow air up it.
So I wandered back to my duck. Quack. And I say to the nice young lady who started helping me the first time, I said, okay, so have you heard of the Konami Code? And she was born after the 90s, so she's like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
It's Japanese.
And so I've relayed my instructions back to her.
Yes.
That I have now learned the secret of Morrison's settings menus.
Mm-hmm.
Superpower I should not abuse.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it'll
that's
print
what I'm
out this
thinking.
receipt. And
Yes.
you give me the receipt and I'll go back over there with my groceries and pay from over there. And she goes, oh, that makes sense.
Oh,
And I
does
go,
it?
brilliant.
In the fucking weird little whirlpool of a vacuum that you live in.
And so she starts doing a rain dance and pushing buttons.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And the receipt pops out.
Yes.
And then she goes, now you can take your groceries over there. And I'm like, I haven't paid for them. She's like, no, it's fine. They'll take the money.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I put all my groceries
Yeah.
in my bag.
Yeah.
Take my receipt.
Yep.
Rejoin
The cigarette queue.
the cigarette queue.
Right, lads.
Get to the front of the queue. She's like, hello again. I'm like, hi.
Hello. Got my duck.
Here's my receipt. I'm now willing to pay for my groceries.
Yes.
And she looks at it and she says, oh, that's the wrong receipt, dear.
Fuck off.
You printed the wrong one. Like,
Hi.
okay.
Oh, I didn't realise there was a myriad receipts that could come out of that machine.
I will admit that my calm demeanor may have cracked slightly.
I can see it.
My cool might have just slightly
one eye starts twitching.
unchilled. And I said, what?
What do you mean it's the wrong receipt? Oh, I appear to have printed out a Shakespeare sonnet by accident. I do beg your pardon.
And I just kind of looked at her and said, what do you want me to do about this situation?
Yeah.
And she...
Here's the cash. Give it back to me. Get the fuck out of my shop.
And she did, bless her, said, oh, don't know, I'll scan them now quickly. And she scanned every item of my groceries at that till from behind her safety glass, passing the blooper through and goes, bloop, can you hold the next one? Bloop, hold up the next one, bloop. And then I paid and I left and I felt awful because that was like a half hour, 45 minutes of my life from never going back. And it just went so wrong. And I got home and I relayed this story with better comical timing than I just did in recording to my lovely wife. And she looked at me and she said, why don't you just pocket the cash and pay with the credit card?
I hate you.
I didn't think of that. Because then I would have to go to the bank.
Well, then you've got cash. What are you supposed to do with that? It's the whole fucking problem. It's why you were there in the first place, was because you had useless fucking cash.
But the bank would have taken 45 of those 46 pounds.
You could have. You know what else you could have done? You could have brought your fucking swag bag of cash with a little pound sign on the burlap sack, and you could have put your duck and your champagne through the fucking machine, and then stood there putting coins into the one-armed bandit, paying for whiskey. I assume there was some whiskey in there. I've met you.
There wasn't, but interestingly.
And duck.
Yeah, there was alcohol, luckily.
With 50p's. And it would have taken you the same length of time to be like 50, 10, a pound. Oh, what's that? Whatever's next. 20p.
That would have been almost as awkward as the time I bought the Tesco's brand whiskey at 9 a.m. at a local supermarket.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone.
And I think I didn't think about this till afterwards, but it was quite lucky I didn't take the cash and take it to my local branch because I bank really close to here.
Oh, yeah.
My branch, my bank I go to is close by. And I say I go to this branch of my bank. That's not true. I go there once every 6 months when I have to deposit check or cash. Because some savage gave me cash or a check. And I'm like, what am I going to do with this? So I go to my branch and I deposit cash like the old days.
They gave me doubloons.
And I'm genuinely concerned that they think I'm a money launderer. Because every now and then I go in there with a whack of cash and I have to deposit it. And I'm like, oh, for God's sakes.
No, it must happen all the time, though. It must happen every January.
Yeah.
Probably February, in fact, when people can be asked to go to the bank with the money they got from their granny. It was in cash, where they sellotape £3 coins to your card.
I had some family come over from New Zealand.
Yes.
And they bought British sterling, British cash with them, because they got it at a currency exchange in New Zealand.
The Bureau de Change.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a common sense thing to do.
Yes.
They didn't know that
We're
UK
all contactless, yeah.
it was a completely cashless environment since the last time they were here.
Yeah, even though you're in the outskirts of Ireland and the only thing there is a bar and a sheep, it's contactless. That's it.
There's a joke in there about safe sex in that sheep.
Yes, the leisure centre.
So the two things.
Contactless also doesn't work with the sheep. The sheep does not take contactless.
Yeah. The two things that New Zealand Currency Exchange did not know, the foreign exchange in New Zealand clearly did not know when they gave my lovely auntie and uncle a whack of cash for their trip through Europe, was that England, London specifically, is a cash-free environment. So they got quite a lot of cash they didn't spend. And so I would spend for them and they just gave me the money at the end. So now I've got my whack of cash again. God damn it. Secondly, and this is actually genuinely concerning, is they didn't know that we changed our currency notes years ago.
Yeah.
So not only did they give me a whack of money, because I paid for everything for them, just put on my credit card, they gave me a whack of old currency, which I can now no longer use.
The paper
Yeah,
stuff,
the old paper
stuff
notes.
that springs out of your wallet.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I love me some plastic notes.
No.
I grew up with plastic notes in New Zealand and Canada, and you can put them through the wash and they're awesome and they're magic.
Right?
Yeah, we had plastic notes really early.
Oh, I loved paper notes.
But I had paper notes. I had like hundreds of British pounds in paper. I can't remember the exact number, and I could look it up and Google it for the story, but the upshot of it was I had exactly £10 less than the number you have to declare what the provenance of that money was if you deposit it in your local bank. Because you can still take old money to your bank, but money laundering regulations say if you give them more than, say, £500, they have to be like, so, drug money? Receipt, please.
Wouldn't you like to know?
And so I went in with, let's say, £495, and they're like, where'd you get the money from? I'm like, oh, you see, my auntie and uncle came from New Zealand, and it was ha ha ha, the whole thing. And I was like, they think I'm a money launderer. They think I'm a drug dealer.
Wow.
And that's, oh, God damn it, now I'm going to do this. And now I'm going to go back to this bank with 46 pounds of silver? No, not going to happen.
No, I'm not going back there again. This pushes me over the limit.
Yeah.
I know someone, he ran an antique shop.
I thought you could say, I know someone who's a drug dealer.
No.
The hardest part of the business is what to do with the cash.
I know someone who's an independent business owner, right? He owns a shop in a small town in Northern Ireland. He's a lovely fella. He's very, very fucking funny. But anyway, he went into the bank to take out some money from his business account for business expenses because it was an antique shop, which are not cheap. And he took out X amount of money and it was over this limit. And they said to him, we need to know what you're taking this money out for. And he said, rent, boys. And they were like, okay. And give him the money.
Mr. Harrison, I don't have a box to tick for this, sir. I need to speak to my manager.
Exactly. He was paying for dingle, but not in the way we did.
Dingle.
Dingle. The best thing ever. Yeah, he was really funny. I remember him, he had a load of antique books, and so I was in there with someone and they were looking for a book on fishing, like an antique book on fishing, and they were looking around and and this guy, the guy that went to the bank, he held up a book on scuba diving and he went, have you ever considered going in after them? A fucking legend.
Salesman, make the sale.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. You don't need to bring them to you. You go to them. Do you know what you could have done with that change?
I was going to ask, so you look way too happy with yourself.
Yes. Brighton. You would have had the best time if you'd gone to Brighton Pier with that shrapnel, that bag of shrapnel.
What do the English call the arcades? The funds, the entertainments, the whatever they call them? There's some
Amusements?
weird... Amusements.
Yes.
There it is. The
Yeah,
English call it amusements.
Yeah. Oh my God. The best times of my life have been spent in there. I love it so much. If you go to Northern Ireland, go to Newcastle, not the one in England.
I was going to say.
Go to Newcastle. Beautiful place, so much to do. If we ever do that hiking trip in Northern Ireland that I keep threatening you with, we will go to Newcastle. There's so much shit to do. There's a mountain, a whole mountain to climb. It's mountain. I'm overexcited. You can understand the word I'm saying, right?
Yes.
The pointy thing on the mound.
There's a mound of earth to walk up. Would you? Cool.
Yeah, you just look so confused.
I'm just not sure what's going on. Mountain. And I thought maybe it was like an Irishism, like it's an inside joke I'm not getting. Like it's not a mountain, it's called mountain.
It's called Sleeved Honored, actually.
Oh, they should make a whiskey there. That'd be a good logo, brand name, Sleeved Honored.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
No dingle, but...
It's no dingle, no, but what is? No, Newcastle's amazing, but they have the amusements. And they're the best amusements ever. I've had so much fun in there. I spent my childhood in there. And then I was left in charge of my 2 young nephews. And was possibly the worst guardian ever because I was like, beep, 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 beep. Oh, shit, where'd the kids go? Oh, shit. And they were like, can we get cracks for lunch with like sugar and ice creams? Yeah.
Ovs?
I'm having that. Yeah, absolutely. I destroyed the Pac-Man machine. Like that was the Pac-Man. I completed the game in no time at all. Didn't even lose a life because I'm that good.
Perfect.
And I took a video of the tickets. It was going bing, 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 bing. And the tickets were just going chug, 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 out on the floor. Because that machine hasn't been beaten in, I would guess, 20 years.
Since the last time you were there and did it?
Yeah. Since the last time anyone played Pac-Man. That is what you should have done with that money. You should have gone to the amusements and had a fucking amazing time. I went to Brighton a couple of years ago with himself. I got mugged by a seagull.
Yep.
It was the weirdest thing ever. I was just eating ice cream, and then the next thing I knew, I felt like, and then my ice cream was gone. I'm like, what just happened?
I got mugged by a seagull in Brighton once.
Seagull was flying off with his fucking ice cream cone sticking out the side of his mouth like Churchill.
I got mugged by a seagull in Brighton once. I had
Flick.
Give me the wallet, no one gets hurt. Flick knife. What do you mean
you haven't got any cash?
I was eating a Cornish pasty and it was an incredible move. I give him respect. He swooped, he didn't land, he bapped me upside the head with one wing whilst swooping and grabbing my Cornish pasty out of my hand. And I went, what? And my pasty went up in the air and he swooped, grabbed and flew off. And that thing was as big as that seagull. More power to him.
The
pasty that he stole, yeah. Oh. He was struggling to keep flying off afterwards. Just like, we eat like kings tonight, boys, like kings.
Meat's back in the menu, boys. Oh. I love that it came over with its wing and tapped you on one shoulder. Yes.
No, over the other shoulder.
And away with it.
And away.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, fucking seagulls.
So we've both been to New York and overheard someone doing a shoot for porn.com.
Yes, trial.
And we've both been to Brighton and got mugged by a seagull. It's going to be interesting as these episodes unfold to see what other shared experiences we've had.
Well, you know what other experience we both love?
What's that?
We both love the dingo.
Well,
and that brings us back.
I did not know that about you, but you do you, man.
I'm an open-minded guy. I like what I like.
Sure.
And that was an unsubtle segue
to
the most important question of the night.
Yes. Now, I've had to put a lot of thought into this because you fucking spoiled it right in the get-go and said, I'm going to have a sip of your dingle and lifted Glass B. Oh.
That could have been an incredible mindfuck. You don't know. I could be clever.
Nice. What?
I could have been psyching you out. I could have been messing with you. I could have been like throwing you off.
Oh, I did tell you can't play mind games with the Irish. We are not susceptible to it.
Freud says you can't play mind games with the Irish.
All right, yes. No, he said that you can't psychoanalyze the Irish.
Okay, sure.
I have been working on the assumption all night then that B was Dingle and A was Deanstown and have been... What?
My cunning master plan comes to fruition.
You bastard. And have been spending a lot of time deciding objectively which one I prefer.
Excellent. And objectively, which one do you prefer? That is the game.
Well, so I've got 3 answers to this. So I do prefer B.
Okay.
I feel like it's just got a bit more... It's lovely and it tastes... This is going to sound stupid. It tastes like whiskey to me, right? Now, answer number 2.
Yep.
What I'm assuming is the Deanstown. It tastes really nice, but it doesn't taste like what I'm expecting to taste from whiskey because it's quite sweet and fruity. So it's got a bit of it's a bit lighter than what I would normally expect from a whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Quite light, I would say.
With you so far?
It's lovely.
Yep.
I would highly recommend it. And answer 3 is it would maybe would depend on the time of year. So maybe I would prefer Deanstown in the summer and Dingle in the winter. Dingle in the winter.
I do like my dingle in the winter.
Dingle in the winter, dingle in the summer, dingle at supper time. Yeah, so possibly that could, maybe if I was going to drink Deanstown, I would drink it in the summer, which I'm assuming that is. So final answer, B, because it just tastes like more what I would want to taste from a whiskey.
I hate myself so much.
You dumbass.
God damn it.
I can't believe you did that. Did you not see me go wide-eyed at you when you drank some?
Just all crazy-eyed.
Yeah. How would you know? Oh, Cathy's going crazy again.
Yes, you're correct. That the one you prefer is the Dingle. Today you picked the Irish whiskey as your
Now, if I was
favourite.
going to be a dick about it, obviously I would have not admitted
Yeah, you could have committed to this.
that I did the whiskey, and then I would have been like, that one tastes like shit. Whoever invented that is an absolute dickhead, whereas this one's lovely.
And all their people too.
But in the interest of honesty, I was as honest with you as you were with me in the fucking blinded whiskey test.
the deep integrity of what we do.
Yeah.
It's important to be honest.
In vino veritas, I don't know about whiskey.
When you said if I was being a dick, if I was being a dingle about this.
If I was going to be a total dingle about it.
We love you, dingle.
If I had to choose. No, I'm not finishing that sentence. That's too far.
Oh, you've got to now. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Deanstown. I'm sorry, Dingle.
Deanstown is a very masculine name as well.
Not to victim blame, but Dingle did kind of bring this on themselves. You can't call yourselves Dingle.
You knew what you were doing. I'm so wrong. This is not okay. Oh.
Mom, if you're listening, I'm really sorry.
Oh, I don't think my mother knows what a podcast is.
Oh, thank God, yeah. Yeah. Well, my mum never will now.
This is Whiskey and No Chill.
Lowering the tone since 2025.
I was going to do an outro, but now I want to tell you about the time my mum sent me a recipe from New Zealand.
Was it the time she photocopied the monitor?
Yes.
Yeah.
She found a website she wanted to share with me. So she printed it out, then scanned it, then emailed me the PDF of the website that she printed out. There's so much wrong with that.
Oh my God. Oh, it's a work of art.
I'm sorry, Mum, if you're listening. We need a segue to an outro.
No, what have we to do? We have to tell them about the social medias, right? That's the one.
I'm pretty sure the person that skips the outro of a podcast about how to donate us money isn't the person who donates us money anyway.
For one thing, and the people who skip the social medias are like, I've listened to this a bajillion times.
Oh, that's true too. I know it.
I fucking know. And even if I didn't, I could probably guess. I'm listening to the fucking podcast. I know what you're called.
I know full well, goddammit,
yes,
that I go to buymeacoffee.com/andnochill, where I can join and subscribe and give money and buy you guys a bottle of whiskey. I know that. I know that on every social media channel, including Instagram, Blue Sky, YouTube, TikTok, we are at andnochill, because Brad picked a name that we can't agree on spelling as our brand, so we had to go with andnochill. And I know you can email us at andnochill@gmail.com. I know that, Cathy.
That was seamless. Good work, Brad.
I'm actually quite proud of that.
No one will ever know. Would you care for some more of my dingle? It's delicious.
Our partners listen to this.
Mine doesn't.
I don't know if mine does either, actually.
Please don't.
And cut.